Here we come, holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads, 6 wings cover lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. Armor ready, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. 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 The heavens are black.
Gonna give y'all time to get on over here.
Holy, holy, we are back.
Get over here. Greater light.
Raise your beds, wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. Armor ready,
I'm ready.
promise keeper.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
And the heavens are black.
The
heavens are black. The heavens are black. He's a promise keeper. And the heavens are black. Here we come. Holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings cover lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. Armor ready, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. The heavens are black. The heavens are black. He's a promise keeper. And the heavens are black. Here we come. Holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings covered lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. Armor ready, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. The heavens are black. The heavens are black. He's a promise keeper. And the heavens are black. Here we come. Holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings cover lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. Armor ready, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. Here we come, holy, holy, we are back. Lift your head, 6 wings covered lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. Armor ready, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. The heavens are black. The heavens are black. He's a promise keeper. The heavens are black. Here we come. Holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings cover lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. Armor ready, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black.
Yes, I let that intro roll for 3 minutes. I'm giving folks a time to get on over here. If you don't believe in nothing Grandma say, this is the time you may want to come on over and take some notes. Greater light, greater light, greater light. I'm going to start this party the way it's supposed to, right and quickly. My mind is God's mind. I'm always reflecting divine, not divine wisdom and divine intelligence, that one vine, the umbilical cord, the one true source of all things. Divine wisdom and divine intelligence. My brain symbolizes the capacity to think wisely and spiritually. God's ideas unfold to my mind in perfect sequence. I'm always poised, balanced, and serene and calm because I know God provided a perfect solution before my mother's great grandmother's mama's womb. I existed before the foundations of all of this. And this stuff was here before I got here, But he provided the perfect solution for every single one of my needs for me to survive. You know, I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive. Yes. Yes. Thank you, God, for everything. And I'm always poised, balanced, serene, and calm because I know God has provided the perfect solution to every single one of my needs. You can say amen. I'm going to say, God, you promise. You can say la, I'm going to say, God, you promise. Whatever it is that makes you say, you can say, I'm shama lama 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 lama. I don't know how to do all that, but you can say all that as long as you confirming what God has done for you and through you and to you and gonna do for you. I say, God, you promise. God is going to keep his promise to me. Some of you don't believe in God, but you should because your government believes in God way more than you do. You know, they believe in God so much because they are Dameons. I realize Notre Dame does not mean Our Lady. It means just what it is. The North demons, the demons that they are. Huh? Huh? Everybody been waiting all these years. I'm so ashamed of our conscious community. I am. I am so ashamed of our conscious community because they know of those who were in my generation, the 70s, the 60s, especially the between the 70s and the 80s babies. And we've been hearing the term Illuminati and one world order. It's my generation where that we start hearing one world order. And when it happens and the change and the transition, I'm telling you, when I was in junior high, I was walking with brothers that was talking about the one world order, 8th grade, out of Coconut Grove. Yes, they was conscious already back then. Uh, my first husband, middle name Jesus, all of them, when the one world order and they gonna come through the system and blase squaze. Now that it's here and it's happened, huh? Now that it's here and it's happened, ain't nobody got nothing to say. They want to talk about it. Everything else in the world, but the one world order, everybody gathering, the Gog and Magog gathering right there in Notre Dame, and ain't nobody got nothing to say but the news. Okay, I went over it a couple of days ago, right? And I made a promise. I said, you know what? I'm going to come back. And what I'm going to do is try to look at the list of all those who attended. Y'all know they might very well block this stream right here. That's why I think it's so important that those like to come and run over here and go and carry news, come and take as much information as you can and carry as much news as you can to all those that take from the small pots and put it in their big pots, and then more people can hear it, millions and thousands can hear it. I appreciate if you do that today on this stream right here. This might very well be my last stream of the year. Not because anything besides I'm not gonna pay to do no core payment. I'm not doing it. It seemed like my time run out a lot faster, and I don't even come on here as much as I used to. I do 3 streams, and they're like, "Your time is almost up. You're limited. You're at your limit." So I'm just letting y'all know that's the reason why. Jesus is the reason for the season. Who is Jesus to you? Jesus came, left a blueprint. He left a blueprint, and it was encoded in your DNA to remind you that you are indigenous to the kingdom of heaven. You are native to the kingdom of God. He went to prepare a place, and he come back. The Gog and Magog would try to attack the city as it comes down and try to keep skulls down here through their guardian of the spirit force. You could type it in. Don't believe nothing I say. Every word that I say, you go type it in, research it for yourself. Guardian of the spirit force. But by the time I'm finished here, they may very well take my whole stream down. I'd like to go ahead and do the disclaimer, but I don't think that's going to matter. The disclaimer is everything here is truthful, factual information, can be confirmed. Nothing is um, made up. It is for educational purposes, religious edification, and preparation for those who know that they are citizens of the kingdom of God. They are indigenous native beings to heaven. And I am one to um, follow through with the proclamation in the Bible that declares that we spread the word to all the world in this generation. That is my disclaimer. That is my disclaimer. Because I just got a feeling, a little hunch that they're not going to let this one go through. They may not. Huh? Now let me talk to Azazel. I'm talking directly to Azazel. The reason why y'all didn't see Biden in the pictures at Hunchback of Notre Dame, huh? You didn't see Biden because he is exactly who I said he is. He's Azazel. He said it out of his own mouth several times, especially during that uh State of the Union address, huh? Especially during that State of the Union address. How come Jill's sitting in his spot, huh? At Notre Dame? They got Azazel on ice right now. They got Azazel on ice right now. But I'm speaking directly to you. I'm speaking directly to you. Because you the head honchos that put through the majority of the laws from way in the 50s and the 60s and bills and stuff to be passed. You got a lot to do with the majority of it, Azazel. And just like you stood up and said, you've done what no man has done in history and all that big claims that you made, Azazel. Huh? But what I got on you and then what I'm about to say right now, we finna do the unwrapping and unraveling. And if y'all don't let Dr. Malachi Z. York out of here before January 25th, if y'all don't let him out, the Azazel, you doing 100 and 1,500 and how many pardons and all that you doing between you and Trump? Y'all got some stuff to handle. Because we is tired of your games. We is tired of the experiments that y'all have done on those who are native to the kingdom of heaven, and this is the last go round and the last giddy up. And ain't nobody gonna open their mouth as much as I am, right now. Because we really truly know why a lot of the distractions, who is we? Me, huh? And the other elders and all. We know why all these distractions been going on, especially right around April. Especially right around April. Now I know we know why Hunter took the downfall. We know why Hunter took the downfall. I know. You don't know? Hey, y'all better go ahead and go get the head honchos over here to come in and sit and sneak. And listen, you don't have to present yourself, but I'm pretty sure you're going to want to hear this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go down the list. That's what I'm going to first start off with. No, I'm going to start this off right. I'm going to start off with the word. I'm going to start off with the word of God first. Huh? I have been given the authority by the Most High to be able to do it the way that I'm doing it. I know I've been saved. Uh, I know. I know. Here we go. I'm going to start off with Jesus teaching from the Olivet Discourse. The olives, the Mount of Olives, discourse. The last warning that Jesus gave before he left about what's going to go down these days. Then I'm going to go into the holy tablets at the end. I'm going to go over a Federal Register document. The last live that I did, I was saying to y'all, I didn't know nothing about no cool energy. I mean, I knew about cool energy when you think of Ku Klux Klan and all that, but I didn't know that they actually materialized the frequency because I didn't never made the connections to the radio frequencies and the technology and those frequencies the way that I have these past few days. And with Elon Musk, Mad Catter, here you are. Hey there, Mad Catter. With the Elon specifically has stated through the FCC and Department of Defense and Department of Energy that he's working with Ka and Ku Energy, which Ka is the above and Ku is the below. And he made sure that the frequency was finalized before this portal of Notre Dameons was complete. So as I look further into the Ku frequency, here we are, where you got 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billionaires sitting at Notre Dame. They sitting in the one world order position that they haven't done in almost 100 years. Oh no, let's be 220 years to be exact. 220 years to be exact. They're sitting in one world order stance. 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billionaires, 4, 5, 6 billionaires. All the billionaires were present. All the high authorities of sacred orders were present. The ones who don't want to join the Dameons order, they weren't present. But all of those of the the Gog and Magog order, they were there. All these years that we've been here when the wormhole order happens, and it happened. So all of the billionaires were there. But the one person that was there that seemed out of place to me, I could kind of comprehend Joe Biden sitting there because I told y'all, I said it several times. I said, y'all letting Harris and Biden them fool you. They billionaires. For sure, Biden is a billionaire. His wife is partial owner or to Smithsonian. To the Smithsonian Institute. She's a stakeholder at Smithsonian Institute who does all the materialization for all these half of it uh fairy tale myths and the rest with all the history and ancient artifacts that they have collected and stolen. She is partial holder, stakeholder to that. Huh? But that's not the kicker about her being there. Out of all the beings that were there on that list, it is Azazel Biden, his daughter, Ashley Biden. And there is where all the distraction, they've been doing so much distraction to take out what's been happening in real time in federal laws in courthouses with his daughter, Ashley Biden. Whatever her married name is, the Crayons or whatever the man, her billionaire husband name is. Huh? Huh? Why when her diary was stolen and the people that stole it, the lady only getting 1 month, but they still working the case. And in order to keep media out of the business, they let Hunter Biden take the fall. He said, I'll take a powder charge. Come on, Dad. That's what I got to do. I got to do that. He said, somebody gonna have to take the trailer fall, son. We can't let the spotlight be on because then they'll know all the little dirty family secrets. But she may very well be part of the little sacrificial lamb of the big Notre Dame one world order, all the billionaires, all the head hierarchies of sacred orders standing there around the dome, getting all their frequencies together to want to eat and nibble on human flesh. Say what you talk about, Grandma. This ain't. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. We have to get it off of us. They can't know, because if they knew that everything that has been happening in the world is centered around Notre Dame right now, you mean to tell me all the billionaires of the United States was in one place? They didn't let people know, really, really, in one place. These people that are causing so much hunger and strife in the world, and Notre Dame still standing. Ah, Notre Dame still standing. That's why Notre Dame has been attacked so many times over the years. But it was only to be able to be saved by the billionaires like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the reason why they were able to reopen it this time. Just like 220 years ago, it was, what's his name? Napoleon was the reason. Napoleon was the reason that they were able to save, and they allowed and crowned him emperor of the world. Let me get to business, because I could sit here and ramble on and ramble on. You don't have to believe nothing I say right now. You can start asking the questions for yourself. How many billionaires was at Notre Dame? Who all were there at the seats, sitting and with them blue, red, white, and blue books in their hands? Vladimir Zelensky, Jill Biden, the president of France, Donald Trump, Georgia, the prime minister of Italy. I ain't even gonna say their names. Prince William was there. Grand Duchess of Luxembourg was there. Grand Duke of Luxembourg was there. The president of the Republic of the Congo was there. Uh, First Lady of the Republic of the Congo was there. Elon Musk. They say he was there. You didn't see his picture and his image, but just like they always say, when something real taking place, they say he's there, and then when you look, you don't see not one a picture or image of him. Uh, so I guess the spirit of Elon Musk, the Antichrist, was there. Uh, First Lady of France was there. Uh, Now, wait till I get to Ashley Biden, y'all. Ashley Biden was there. Why was Ashley Biden there, looking sickly as usual, huh? Because she is the firstborn of Azazel that took on whatever it is that her daddy did with her in the showers. What? What? Huh? Who? Huh? What? What? I tell you, they gonna take they may very well take down my whole stream, and if they don't, y'all just be looking to hear the news that grandma done went somewhere, because they ain't going for this truth right here being out there like this. Uh, Not in all of media. Does anybody remember a story about Ashley Biden's diary being snatched up somewhere and people going to court for Ashley Biden's diary? Hunter took the fall. Hunter took the fall. Huh? You dirty, nasty, child molesting bastard, you, Azazel. And Jill, shame on you, authority figure of schools, figure systems, and had nothing to say but stood there and watched. Uh, it's a shame. Shame. I'm not making this up. This stuff is in media. And if the media is wrong in line, don't you blame me. Y'all better go to Wikipedia and straighten it out. Biden. Huh? Huh? You done putting your stinky penny loafers on Ebenezer Rock and standing there and doing all these dirty claims and killing everybody and killing the water system and all your dirty plans that y'all have to kill babies before they even born and stuff. And you just thought you was gonna walk away all nicely. Now you got Jill sitting there giving Trump the googly eyes, huh? Giving Trump the googly eyes, trying to look what she probably would. Oh, Notre Dame. Huh? Let me continue. Who all else was there? The Archbishop of Paris was there. The former Prime Minister of France was there. The former Prime Minister was there. Then I said, I need 10 more people. Tell me who all was there. Mr. Trudeau, the Peter Pan fairy. He say he's the best feminist in the planet on the planet. And he attends Taylor Swift concerts. Huh? Demonic. I keep telling y'all I don't know any Taylor Swift songs except for that one that I tried to decipher that she wrote about Florida. Uh, I don't know no Taylor Swift songs. I can't stand her voice. My granddaughter tell you I'm not making it up. It is the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I don't know nothing about no Taylor Swift songs. Soon as I hear her voice, I tell my granddaughter, I say, turn that. Not in this house. Not in this house. You won't have that frequency causing earthquakes and bringing up demons out over here. But Justin Trudeau, something about Taylor, he say, I don't care. I ain't go to the Taylor Swift concert. He was there at Hunchback of Notre Dame. The Prime Minister of Spain was there. The President of the European Council was there. The President of the European Commission was there. The King of Belgium, King of Belgium was there. The Queen of Belgium was there. The Prime Minister of Finland was there. The Prime Minister of New Zealand was there. We have anybody representing all of these native uh, uh, these titles that we have on us as a people. Was the leader of the Black Panther Party there? Was the Aboriginal Power Head directives there at Notre Dame? None of the people was there to take notes and find out what they got going on with this one world order meeting in Notre Dame, huh? Secretary of the General United Nations was there. Who else was there? Let's go down a billionaire list. Top on the billionaire list, the one who is the highest billionaire according to whatever they demonic money look like. I told y'all the money is a spirit. Huh? Money is a spirit. That's why it's going to be so easily transitioned from paper to Elon X marks for those who are left behind. Elon was there. Um, Bernard Arnault was there. He is the chairman of the CEO of LVMH. I didn't look that up just yet. We might go over it later. Uh, CEO of Caring was there. That's Francois Pinoteau, however you say his name. Jeff Bezos was there. All these people was at Notre Dame the other day. Huh? Bill Gates was there. Mark Zuckerberg. They said Mark Zuckerberg was supposed to be at that dinner with Trump, but while they was YMCAing, giving honor to Napoleon, at Trump dinner, I didn't see Mark Zuckerberg there, but he sure sent his money in. He sent in his bid, and he made sure his bid was in for their one world order. His bid was in before he got to Notre Dame. Huh? Who else was there? Co-founder of Google was there. Huh? The other co-founder of Google was there. The CEO of Berkshire Hathaway was there. And the founder of Zara Inditex was there. Huh? I said that's not enough billionaires. I know there's more billionaires that was there than that. Can I see a black-faced billionaire there? And she didn't give me none, but let's say the founder of Bloomberg was there. The founder of Oracle Corporation was there. The former CEO of Microsoft was there. The heiress to Walmart, she was there. See, Walmart. I told y'all. I told you. Uh, Steady buying these meats and hams and don't know if we eating what you call it, smoked turkey burgers, smoked meat. I promise you, I did a turkey leg the other day, and I said I never remember a turkey having this many of those little fine bones in there like that. What kind of meat is this? Yeah, what is this? And I just didn't want to eat it no more. I didn't want to eat it. Jim Walton, uh, he's the heir of Walmart fortune. He was there. The chairman, the former chairman of Walmart, was there. Uh, Reliance Industry was there. Any of the heads of the nations that would claim, and was any of y'all there to see and take notes? No? Oh, goodness. The chairman of Adani Group was there. Heiress of L'Oreal Fortune, she was there. L'Oreal. Uh, you know L'Oreal make money because you can see the way every female in the rap hip hop industry pack their face on down. Uh, you want to be a model or just look like one? You know how Lil Kim gonna get out of any connection with Puff Daddy them? She gonna go back and she gonna say, "See, no, I wasn't there. Look at me. I have blue eyes. Huh? You see me? That wasn't me. That's not me. That's not me." That same thing with Tiny gonna do. T.I. retiring, but Tiny may get out of any type of connection. She gonna be like, not me. I wasn't there. Look, you see, my eyes is uh 8 ball color. They gonna put on and slap on a bunch of L'Oreal and be like, see, nope, nope, nope. That wasn't me. He- That's not me. That's not me. L'Oreal. And Phil Knight was there, the co-founder of Nike. And everybody, ain't nobody wondering why Nike blew up the way it did this year. I didn't see so many different pairs and brands pushed by the industry, hip hop industry, as much as I did. I don't even know if you want to call the industry and what it is today hip hop. Huh? But I know that I saw so many people pushing Nike, and I fell out of awe with Andre 3000 when I seen him pushing it too. I fell out of awe. I said, "You pretending." Got people think you fluting and you all on a high frequency and all that. You ain't no better because you pushing Nike, and we all know what Nike about. But obviously, there's some skim scam, and the truth will always reveal itself. It don't matter how holy and clean a person may seem and look in what they doing. All it takes is for one little speck of dirt. And when he was promoting in that last little thing where he was standing there with his baby mama, and I had just went in all this, all listening into his flute and all, and knowing his, I said, my goodness gracious. Uh, in these days and ages, and look who was there at Notre Dame. Look who was there at Notre Dame, the co-founder of Nike. The Nike, when Nike let them, what's his name? Who that boy is that I use as a representative of the gang in one of the communities. What's his name? The one that Chris Rock probably had some dealings with promoting him. The one that put the blood in the shoe. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Soon as I seen that and I said they gonna let him get away with that blood in the shoe. Oh yeah, that's it. You can't tell me nothing else about a Nike brand. Huh? Nothing else. And look at them. Head honcho Nike at the Notre Dame One World Order event. Now I'm gonna read the word before I get into cool frequency. I'm gonna read Matthew 24. Matthew 24. And we're gonna talk about Ashley. World's top CEOs was there, huh? It ain't about the chunk of the world top CEOs. It's about the world top CEOs that's down with the Damien effect. It's down with the Damien effect. Talking about Damien means lady. That just taking off the on. They took off the ons. They put the ons off. Hunchback of Notre Dame's. Matthew 24, as Jesus was leaving the temple grounds, his disciples came along and wanted to take him on a tour of the various temples. And again, I told you that right there is confirmation. Why would he have to go on a tour over there in Jerusalem and Mount Olive if he was from there? He wasn't from there. So that's why they was like, look, let us show us we gonna show you our hood. We gonna take you to the best spots to eat. We want to give you a tour. Come on, Jesus. And Jesus said, I ain't from here. It don't matter. This ain't gonna be standing at the end, okay? I'm just about to tell you all about what's really gonna go down right before I come, okay? So he said, all these buildings will be knocked down. Now they still standing right now, right? So they ain't been knocked down yet. All these buildings will be knocked down with not a one left on top of another. When will this happen? And the disciples asked him later, as he sat on the slopes of the Mount of Olives, what events will signal your return and the end of the world? And I got that highlighted in orange. Jesus told them, don't let anybody fool you. For many will come claiming to be the Messiah and will lead many astray, especially somebody like an antichrist. Especially like someone like an antichrist. And when you hear of wars beginning, this does not signal my return. How many wars been going on? War after war after World War One over World War Two and World War Three. I read to y'all about wars I didn't even know about as much as I like history. I didn't know about Fort Pillow, that a bunch of uh, men that fought in the war went and surrendered, and all of them got killed and slaughtered. I didn't know about that simulation in history. He said, when you hear about all these wars, that don't mean nothing. They must come. We got to have the wars, but the end is not yet. The nations and kingdoms of earth will rise against each other, and there will be famines and earthquakes in many places. But all this will only be the beginning of the horrors to come. Then you will be tortured and killed and hated all over the world because you are mine. I know what torture is, and torture and torment. Uh, Now, I don't know the physical torture and torment, and God has promised that I'm not going to experience that. God has promised I'm not going to experience that. I'm going to be swept up and wiped up before all this takes place. I'm not going to be here for all that. But those who think they slipping and sliding with all their little dirty secrets, uh, dirty secrets, Azazel, they're coming to be revealed. Everything in the dark must come to the light. Um, Anyways, when you hear of the wars beginning, this does not signal my return. They must come, but the end is not near. The nations and kingdoms of the earth will rise against each other, and there will be famines and earthquakes in many places. But all this will only be the beginning of the horrors to come. Then you will be tortured and killed and hated all over the world because you are mine. And many of you shall fall back into sin and betray and hate each other. And many false prophets will appear and lead many astray. Sin will be rampant everywhere and will cool the love of many. But those enduring to the end shall be saved. And good news about the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world so that all the nations will hear it. And then finally, the end will come. So, when the horrible thing told by Daniel, the prophet, standing in the holy place, note to the reader, you know what this is meant by this. And I went over that. I went over that, and I'm not going to go over it again. This is where you're supposed to study to show thyself approved and go and find it out. What is Jesus talking about? He said, the reader, if you reading this part right here, that means you study. And if you reading this part right here and you got to this part, then you know what is said in Daniel. And if you don't, maybe you need to go. I'm giving you a hint. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Same thing that he did with Jonah. He said, yeah, to the religious leaders back then. Y'all looking for all type of signs in the sky. I know y'all work with National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. I know that y'all could take and put satellites up there in the sky and so-called black out the sun if you wanted to. I know y'all create all type of simulations, make it look like it's this star, North Star, South Star, which star, this constellation been sitting up there, ain't moved in all these years. I know you could do all that, huh? With technology that existed from the beginning to the end. Y'all ain't did nothing new under the sun. But at the end of the day, all them signs right there don't mean nothing. When you see the sign that happened to Jonah, that's when you know something. And they was still looking dumbfounded. They still stuck. They still back there because Jesus walked away and dropped the mic. They still stuck with their head turned to the side. What you mean? And this day, this is the information about Jonah. Jonah didn't get eaten up by no fairy tale whale. Huh? A ship came down. Huh? When he got thrown out of one ship, physical ship in this world, he got taken up in another ship. And he went down to the furthest part of the sea. He was able to breathe. Huh? The further down they went, he didn't have to worry about the ship crunching up, huh? Imploding. Anyways, let me continue what Jesus was saying. Then in those in Judea will flee to the Judean hills. They telling people that's in Jerusalem and all them places right now to leave from over there. I told y'all, I told what's his name? I used to like to watch him. Tora. I call him Tora. The Tora channel. I told Tora, I said, oh, you leaving Miami now and going back over there? I think you headed in the wrong direction, Tora. Uh, this is the original. This is okay. You don't have to believe me, Tora, but you going on. You go on. You'll be back if you have time. You'll be back. So those on their porches must not even go inside the pack before they flee. Those in the field should not return to their homes for their clothes. And woe to the pregnant woman in those days with babies. And pray that your flight will not be in the winter or on the Sabbath. You don't want your flight to be in the winter this year. Uh, Winter ain't even started yet. And the winter blizzards is like hurricane force winds. And if we had F5 and F6s anomalies this year, what do you think is going to happen with the anomalies for the winter storms, huh? Winter hasn't even begun. No? Okay. All right. Okay. And pray that your flight not be in the winter or on the Sabbath. Now, see, you know that this was prophetic. Don't you know that this was prophetic? He didn't say pray that your travels not be in the winter. Pray that you're on the donkey and the horses and all not be in the winter. He didn't say pray that your chariot transportation not be in the winter. He said pray that your flight not be in the winter. He was talking prophetic in a real type of way, and they missed that. They flight. Oh no, because they had flight back then too. And they had flight back then too. And you have confirmation that they had flight back then too. Because he said, yeah, once y'all get the sign, y'all know Jonah was on a flight. He was on a flight. Oh, back to it. For there will be persecution such as the world has never seen before in all of history, meaning all of history. People like to say ain't nothing new under the sun. But what's about to go down these days as they sat there in they one world order collection that they ain't sat down in how many years? Huh? They probably all had a little cup of blood before they entered the temple, or whatever you call Notre Dame. Talking about mean Our Lady. In all of history, like I said at the beginning, Jesus said, all these stones won't be standing over here in Mount of Olives in this place where you got me talking about you want to take me on a tour of your hometown. but they still standing right now, right? So that means it's going to come down sooner or later, right? Okay, how about now? Because God's going to keep his promise to me. God's going to keep his promises to me. For there will be persecution in such a world as never before seen in all of history. It won't compare to what's his name? Hitler, ha ha, yeah, whatever that simulation was. Genghis Khan, Napoleon, none of that. None of you ain't never seen what's about to go down. You better be right. You born again? Which side you choose? Who team you choosing? Gog and Magog, you want to be here? Attached to the earth, what's left behind? Okay, go ahead. And will never see again. This means it's the last time. This may be the last time. This is the last time. He said, you ain't going to see this no more. It ain't going to happen no more. This is it. That's why Trump say with so much confidence. He said that with confidence. He didn't stutter. He didn't act like he had to do like Biden and think about it. He said, beautiful Christians, you won't have to worry about voting no more, huh? Yeah, we already know what the truth is about that. We know that they coming for y'all. You ain't got to worry. These plans we got is not for you. It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. Okay? You don't have to worry. My mother was a Christian. I'm not a Christian. My mother was. Don't worry about it. I love what I'm doing right here. Uh, I'm not far from being a good man, but you beautiful Christians, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. Uh, in fact, unless those days are shortened, all mankind will perish. And guess who's trying to make sure these days are shortened? Elon Musk. He said, I'm trying to get to Mars. I'm trying to make sure that everything follows along in scripture the way it's supposed to. So the daylight saving times that I'm going to create is going to make sure that the days are shortened properly. Oh, you don't believe me? You don't have to believe me. You could go in right now and see what's going on with daylight savings time. When I talked about it, when Georgia first started talking about it 3 or 4 years ago, that every state wanted to admonish, take away, and subtract daylight saving time except for Georgia. And I said, it's something strange about that. I thought daylight saving time is for all of the country. How could one state go against all of it and say, no, we want to keep daylight savings time and y'all don't have to do it, but this state is going to do daylight savings time? And now you have Elon Musk say for all of the world under his Starlink program and his connection, what he did to make sure Notre Dame was successfully having the frequencies of Ka and Ku frequencies, especially the Ku frequency, to arise. I'm going to need daylight saving time so the world isn't completely destroyed when you get my X mark if you left behind, huh? No? Go look it up. Go look it up and see what Elon doing with daylight. You don't have to believe everything that I'm saying. You can confirm and look it up. Huh? I didn't write it. It was here before I got here. So, in fact, this is Jesus talking now. He said, unless those days are shortened, all mankind will perish. But they will be shortened for the sake of God's chosen people. So you have Trump and all those that know better say, look, we got to make sure God's chosen people get off the planet because we already know everything got to be fixed and fine on their end. But what we got planned for the left behind is okay and good, but we got to shorten the days. So Elon, what you gonna do? Elon say, yep, daylight saving time under Starlink. Your phone will shut down when I say shut down. Your phone will let you know day is shortened. They already got Europe. Europe got the 2 satellites that will be synchronized for the first time ever. Satellites will be synchronized 1,210 pounds each. That will be going up and covering the sun. And I told you, Jesus said, let me continue 24. Let me continue and get to that point. Then, if anyone tells you that Jesus has arrived in such and such a place and has appeared here or there, don't believe it. For false Christ shall arise and false prophets, and they would do wonderful miracles, so that if it were possible, even the God's chosen ones would be deceived. See, I have warned you. Say, if it's going to be possible that even God's chosen will be deceived or could be deceived or would be deceived, I done gave you a warning. Be careful. Don't get deceived for a second at the last minute. You don't want to be deceived at all. So if someone tells you the Messiah has returned and is out in the desert, don't you go looking. Or is hiding in a certain place, don't you believe it. For as the lightning flashes across the sky from east to west, so shall my coming be. So it's going to be lightning and flashing all through the sky from as far to the east to the west, and then you'll know. Okay. But they're going to try to make you scared of what you see coming. Right then, you're going to be deceived right at that last second because you ain't been studying and show thyself approved. Immediately after persecution in those days, immediately after the persecution, the sun will be darkened. And right here, it doesn't say that it's going to be a natural God thing. It ain't going to be natural nature. They sending those satellites up there, and they say they want to be able to darken for at least 6 hours at a time. They are out there right now. Who knows when they're deciding to do the first 6 hours of covering? Is it going to be for the New Year's? You don't know. No one has questioned those in high authority and high places, those with millions of viewers a month. Millions of viewers a month. Not none of them. When they could go to Federal Register, sit at a meeting and ask real quick, we want to know, when do y'all plan on doing the 6 hours? Because they don't pay me, little on me, no attention. You know how many times I done went in Federal Register and went into those comment things and did a comment, especially when they was doing the turning everybody the peak ass, when they was doing the waiver where everybody of the United States under the CHIPS Act law becomes a patient of the United States. Anyhow, it ain't like anything I say gonna make a difference. What's gonna make a difference is just I do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing just what I'm supposed to be doing, because everything has its place in time and history, and it was already seen when John was looking at stuff going on in Revelation. He was seeing your face. Who in here with me? The two in here with me, Mad Cattle. They were seeing your face. Uh, the other person, they were seeing your face. Everybody that's in these streaming communities, they were seeing your face. Those that was walking, he was seeing faces, of the future and the things to come. And you was in his vision back then. And of course, when Jesus was talking, uh, in those last, and then at the last signal of my coming will appear in the heavens, and there will be deep mourning all around the earth. You know why? Because half of the mourning is going to be people scared, thinking that there's aliens coming, the way the government trying to fool you, and April Fools and all that. April Fools. April Fools. And the nations of the world will see me arrive in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And I shall send forth my angels with the sound of the almighty trumpet blast, and they shall gather my chosen ones from the farthest ends of the earth in heaven. Now learn a lesson from the fig tree. When her branch is tender and her leaves begin to sprout, you know the summer is almost here. Just so, when you see all these things beginning to happen, you can know that my return is near, even at the doors. Then, at last, this age will come to its close. Matthew 24 has become my favorite. And he says, in great glory. And just for that great glory, I want to play uh just a brief take a breath. I'm gonna take a breath before I go on to the next section, because the next section right now I'm about to talk about Ashley Biden. I'm about to talk about who? Wait, uh, Azazel, where you at? Hold up, Azazel, Azazel, hey, Azazel. I'm about to talk about your daughter, Ashley, the one you used to take showers with, huh? You was taking showers with your daughter when she was old enough to take her own bath, huh? When she was in puberty ages. Yes, Azazel. That's what you didn't want to come out. You let Hunter take the fall for that. While they was having court hearings about her diary that was stolen. Huh? Huh? She may not have she had it stolen. She may have paid for it to be stolen, so she could tell. You sitting up here. She probably wanted to tell, huh? Because she don't want her has her grandchildren been seen? She have grandchildren? She probably don't let her grands come over. Your grands. Hey, Azazel, I'm talking to you. We about to put it on blast, huh? Uh, oh, hip hop industry. That's the reason why they got it all off focus. Hey, Zazel, I'm coming back to talk to you after we talk about the great glory to glory.
Jim, you coming? It's crawling.
Your coming is beautiful in the horizon of heaven. Glory to glory to glory to glory. Be ooh, ooh, living you the beginning of life and the living. Glory to glory to glory, glory me. Oh no, yeah, oh no, all powerful, all power. Glory be to our God, ooh, everlasting, redeemer, savior, glory be to our God. Your coming is beautiful in the horizon of heaven. Glory to glory to glory to glory be ooh, ooh, living you the beginning of life and the living. Glory to glory to glory, glory me. Holy one, King of kings, on your throne. Lord of lords, glory be to our God.
Prince of Peace, Beijing and G, and then I'll go in life. The great I am, the great I.
Great
Glory be to our God. Living you the beginning of life and the living.
and the living.
Glory to glory to glory, glory me.
Jim, you coming? It's crawling.
Are beings who have perfected themselves from billions of different galaxies, and they look different depending on where they are, the different colors of their lights, the different ways they vibrate. And when and if they're given leave by the Almighty to come down to earth, just like Jesus said in St. John, to come down to earth, he who came down can go back up.
Our God, coming is beautiful in the horizon of heaven. Glory to glory to glory to glory be ooh, ooh, living you the beginning of life and the living. Glory to glory to glory, glory me. Holy one, King of kings.
All right. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. See, you see what my phone doing? I lift up my phone to go to the other names that I have here, right? And I told y'all what seemed out of place was, what's her name? Ashley Biden being there. Uh, and as soon as I picked up my phone, it said Trump wants to end daylight savings time. Yeah, he wants to make sure it's officially ended so that it can be properly done by the so-called antichrist or artificial one, which is Elon Musk, because Elon wants to create a world daylight saving time, a one world daylight saving time, in order to sync with his Starlink program and all of the other programs. Every time they need to do an update, that's probably when it'll be a daylight saving time through Starlink and X and Elon Musk, for those who'd be left behind. And who knows what his daylight savings time would be. It'd be like, oh, the daylight savings time is when we darken out the sun for 6 hours. Who knows, between him and all of the beings that was sitting there at that meeting and refurbishing of Notre Dame. You have to go to my last live and see the sync within how every time there is a renovation or reopening or restoration of Notre Dame, that's when there's a mass reset and killing of the beings here. But this is that time that they're not going to do it to everybody. They're not going to be able to do it to everybody. And they know that. This is that finalization of that one world order thing that we've been hearing about for doggone how long. Like I said, we was talking about it as teenagers walking home from school down US 1. Teenagers. So I'm telling you, that's over 40 years ago. So I know the elders before me that knew about it and been talking about it. If they still alive to see, and ain't nobody saying nothing. Nothing, nothing. They just sat there. Okay, anyways, here we go. Let's get on to talking about Ashley before I go to the coup frequency. So around April, when really a lot of stuff start coming ahead, and I noticed that it's been a few years. There's always like some type of distraction happening so major that this last time they had to look like make stuff up. They found powder in the White House, and now all of a sudden, Hunter under what you call it, and even though they were saying we trying to get these boxes out of Trump's facility, but the whole distraction had to do with Ashley Biden. Ashley Biden, yeah, Ashley Biden. Let's read a little bit about Ashley. Let's read a little bit about Ashley and how come, like I said, it was that she seemed out of place to be there at this event. Was Ashley Biden her father's first or second wife? I don't know, because according to, did I just come out of it? Oh, there it is. According to documents about Ashley, I don't know how true it is. And if it's not true, Ashley, you can't come here and say nothing to me. Y'all need to go take it up with Wikipedia. Shut Wikipedia down. Shut the wiki board down. That's what y'all do. Don't come take it up with me. This is supposed to be a factual, actual base of education, a free encyclopedia. It's an encyclopedia, better than Encyclopedia Brown or Funk Wagnalls, I guess. Easy access, because it say here, I'm gonna go right to victim of diary theft. I'm gonna go straight to the bottom. Let's go straight to the bottom. Let y'all read it with me. Let y'all read it to me straight to the bottom. Right here. 2020. Biden's personal diary was stolen. Whose diary? Ashley. Personal diary was stolen. It's sold to the far-right activist group Project Veritas. I don't know who they are. That O'Keefe name looked familiar. But I'm not going to go into details about the Project Veritas. I want to get to the nitty gritty. Two Florida residents admitted in federal court in 2022 to having stolen the diary as well as other personal items from Biden, Ashley to be exact, transporting the items across state lines and selling them to Project Veritas. In early April 24, huh? April 24, April 2024, huh? They said we got to make sure this stuff is hush hush. We're not paying attention to none of this, and we have to create as much distraction. In April 2024, Amy Harris, there's the Harrises, was sentenced to a month in prison starting in July. She only got a month. Because what? It was just a dirty little book. You don't get much time for stealing a diary, huh? Starting in July and 3 months of home confinement, her co defendant, Robert Kurlander, would be sentenced in the future. So he still may not have been sentenced just yet. They've been trying to brainwash them and take and distract all the extract all of the memories and evidence out and giving them all types of promises and making sure they've been taking and going into there with their little pens and clicking their pens and saying they uh, words. They have particular words that they could say in a particular order to so-called hypnotize you and all that type of stuff. If you are easily influenced like that, or if they have you under the right type of medications at the time when they're doing their hypnosis, uh, so Robert must be a hard one to do. He must be hard, and he can't pretend like Amy has, or Amy was probably easily hypnotized. But Robert, they having a hard time, so they haven't sentenced him yet because he can't keep the promise, or he remembering too much. Huh? So after an often circulated page purported to be from the diary, which chronicled its author's addiction recovery in intimate details. So she was an addict, I guess. Her addiction, I don't know what she was addicted to, but again, Hunter took the fall so they could have the flashlights off of her. Makes reference to sexual trauma and poses questions in search of an explanation for being hypersexualized at a young age, along with mentions of not liking to visit certain families' houses, being sexualized with a female friend, and having sex with friends at a young age. An author noted taking showers with my dad, probably not appropriate. I'm just saying, I didn't write this. Biden recognized that the diary was hers, but added that her writings on it had been constantly distorted and manipulated. So she was like, okay, just imagine somebody reading the diary and knowing that all those parts was true, but then says later on, like she hears her diary being read in those exact words and statements just like that, and then turns around and says, but it was constantly distorted and manipulated. How did you know that was your diary in the first place if you're hearing the words just the way you're hearing it, to turn around and say it was constantly distorted and manipulated? That's like she's hearing the story of a diary of a mad black woman, and she feels like, oh yeah, that's my story, but uh Tyler Perry took a couple of pieces and parts and distorted and manipulated it. Which parts was distorted and manipulated? The parts about taking showers with your daddy? Huh? Uh-oh. I think time for Biden to be put under investigation based on this information that's been hiding here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. It says here the reason why maybe she's at the church, maybe why she's visiting with her stepmother. I mean, because wait a minute, she's not Biden, Miss Jill Biden's daughter, is she? Let's see. Let's see. Is she Jill Biden's daughter? She is. Oh, yes, she is Jill Biden's daughter. Wait a minute. She's Jill Biden's daughter? I thought Biden was always on the road. Jill, you mean to tell me you couldn't give your daughter a bath? I don't know. That's just something that right there just kind of throw me off. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shouldn't we have more information about this diary? Is this what you thought was in Trump's house? You thought this was in Trump's house. Y'all been looking for the diary and ain't found it yet. Ashley, you got some explaining to do. They've been trying to keep you under. What were you doing there at Notre Dame? Were y'all trying to have your daddy? How come he wasn't sitting there with Jill? Was he in the confession booth with you? In order for the one world order to go through successfully, he had to get in the booth and confess because there was no picture of you. And I mean, of y'all. Wait a minute, let me go back. Oh, that was you sat your tail in between the middle of Trump when he was whispering sweet nothings in Jill's ear and she was smiling like that. That was you sat in between. Let me check that. Let me go back and look at that. No, what was it? What was the event? The Notre Dame Cathedral. Let me see. Let me see. I need to look at that picture now. Now that I see it, see it clear as day. I can see it clear. Let's put reopening. Reopening. Wikipedia. Here we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's that? They not gonna let me get to it. Y'all dirty. Y'all dirty. Look, look. They done shortened it up. They done took the little thing out of here. Hold up. That ain't right. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me let me find out. Wait a minute. Here we go. Reopen it. Here we go. I'm gonna share this page with y'all. Right here. Right here. It was you. That was you sat in between Trump. No, that hair color different. That hair color. That ain't unless you dyed your hair. Nah. Okay, so there go Jill. Where were you? You and your daddy was in the confession booth. Oh, that's you right there sitting next to your mama. There you go. There you go, Ashley. Huh? There you go with your Oriental geisha, geisha. Where was Trump? I mean Biden. Biden was in the confession booth. Biden was in the confession booth. Okay. What's that tattoo on your foot? In remembrance? What's that right there? Oh, looking now. And she got something in her ears. That might not be her, because she got a what you call it in her ear. Translator. That might not be Ashley. I'm looking for Ashley, y'all. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for Ashley. Uh-huh. It's time. Everything in the dark to come to light. Every time I had that inkling, remember when something blew up, and I said, Joe Biden, what is it that you have to do with Wednesday, the girl who played the original Munsters? Was that the Munsters or Adam Family? The original Wednesday girl. And they had some feeling about her and him and the reason why they was blowing up that area, and she just happened to live in that area or something. Uh-huh. Way back then. Uh-huh. Now here, y'all been hiding Ashley all this time. Huh? Y'all been hiding Ashley all this time. I believe Ashley wanted her diary to be found. I don't care how closely she been working with you. That's what they call that disease, when the one who's a victim still be so close to the perpetrator or the one who does the harm. Uh-huh. Yeah, what's going on up there at Notre Dame? Have y'all they been using her as a sacrifice every time they have events in the Catholic Church? Look, it says Biden is a practicing Catholic. She joined her husband, father, and brother in a private audience with Pope Francis in Vatican in 2016. They be having private shows. What? They be having private shows for the Pope? Huh? Azazel? Azazel. I'm not making this up. Y'all better go talk to the people at Wikipedia. Y'all need to go talk to the people at Wikipedia. Huh? Y'all need to go talk to the people at Wikipedia. What is she doing? Her and her husband and father and brother private audience with Pope Francis in the Vatican in 2016. I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to leave it alone for now because I said what I had to say. I said what I had to say. Did y'all literally think for the people who are, let's use the term innocent, that somehow all of this would go down without a fight? That it would just go down without a fight? Y'all working with frequencies, we working with frequencies. You working with Kaku frequency with all your billions, Elon and them. We working with Ka frequency from the Most High. God above all gods, King of King, Lord of Lord, over your popes, over your dukes, over your earls. Huh? Biden, Azazel, shame on you and Jill. This is the book, should have been the book of the year. Not hiding things. Huh? Y'all want everything out loud and front street? Who's gonna get what punishment and stuff? You shouldn't have no rights to Smithsonian because of this information here. Just this little part down here alone, just this little section right here alone, this right here, Biden should have been taken out of office until this case was solved. Let some information like this come out about somebody like, let's say, Michael Jordan right now, or Shaquille O'Neal. I'm throwing names out there, big dog names. Huh? Let's say Obama. This come out about Obama right now, right there. Well, no, Obama with them. He on their team. And then they'll sweep it under the rug like they did him murdering that chef who was trying to talk to his daughter. Uh, but Obama ain't with it. He got two genes and genetics in him, and the one genetic that say, "Oh, you ain't finna even look at my daughter sideways, down to the bottom of the lake for you." I had cameras and seen you looking at my daughter sideways. I saw you and bottom to the lake, and they ain't did no more investigation. That chef is gone, so I ain't talking about Obama like that. But let it have been that little section right there. This is what y'all went and tore up Trump house about. You think they took the diary to Trump? Diary of a mad Ashley. No, listen. If it ain't true, I don't care what y'all do to Biden. It's time that you put the right people in place on in pardons, huh? And exonerations and all that, huh? Huh? No, no. Y'all don't have enough millions up under that portal of Notre Dame to stop what's about to go down. Okay. You don't have to believe me. It was written before I got here. Y'all know it's written. Y'all better hurry up and run to the bottom of the Vatican vaults and go find them records. No? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Now it's time to read some holy tablets. I'm going to read some holy tablets to get off of here. And again, this may be the very last live that I do for December. I may do little streams just reading from the holy tablet straight from my phone. I'm not coming back on stream yard for a moment. I'm going to celebrate this season, and it has already begun. It has already begun. I had the best time with my little sister in over 33 years. This is the first time in 33 years that I enjoyed my little sister. Devil failed. Your devil, your attempts have failing and fallen. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Let's read some holy tablets. Let's read some holy tablets. And I left off the last time in the process of healing, and I want to read the process of healing again. I'm going to read the process of healing again and then go into, here we go, spiritual form. Let's go into process of healing. I was just there. Let's go into process. I purposely be doing that, y'all, so y'all could get a look at. Say, what is she? Yep, you could go to Holy Tablets and read it for yourself. Uh, you sure can. Just type in Holy Tablets. You'll find it. You'll find it. So, what are those pictures? What is she showing? Ain't that some stuff I done seen on they page and this page and that streamer? What? Oh, this is where they get it from. Oh, okay. Way back, how old? How old is those holy tablets? Oh, David Icky got it from. Oh, she got it from. Sophia, she got it from here. Okay, okay. Blair, he got it from. Oh, okay, okay. All of them got it from here. Oh, okay. Elon got it from here. United States government got it from here. Out of the mind that put this right here together. Saving energy, fasting of the mind. Wait, I done passed my spot. I done passed my spot. You know what that mean? You know what that mean? I just did that so you could take a look and you could come and read it for yourself. You could come and read it for yourself. I may come back later and start off where I wanted to read and have it in a whole separate stream all by itself. Right now, at the moment, for some reason, with all that dirtiness, filthiness of the Azazel Biden family, it just seemed out of place for me to even put the words that I'm about to read in the same stream. Oh, everything in the darker to come to the light. Everything in the darker to come to the light. Everything in the darker to come to the light. She's a blazer, huh? She's a blazer. Look. She looked like she worked hard to cover up her daddy dirt. She looked like she worked hard to cover up her father's dirt. She said, oops, I dropped my diary. Oops. I'm out of here. Greater light. If I do come back, and like I said, I'm coming back to do that in a separate stream. And this right here is to all the world in this generation. It's not just a hip hop industry. It starts from the bottom to the top. Every sector of the world will be taken down. All these years, all these things about certain particular Catholics, priests, and all the things, the indigenous lands where they say Catholics have tormented and raped and molested and did this and did that. And now all of a sudden they had Notre Dame. You get one world order, and the one person out of place is there, and everything comes to the light. The heavens are black. Isaiah 5.
Holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings covered lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. I'm already, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. The heavens are black. The heavens are black. He's a promise keeper, and the heavens are black. Here we come, holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings covered lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. I'm already, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. The heavens are black. The heavens are black. He's a promise keeper, and the heavens are black. Here we come, holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings covered lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. I'm already, words intact, promise keeper. And the heavens are black. The heavens are black. The heavens are black. He's a promise keeper, and the heavens are black. Here we come, holy, holy, we are back. Lift your heads. 6 wings covered lowly, shaking temples, raise your beds. Wake up Israel, heaven's black. Jesus forward, coming back. God is for us, promise keeper. I'm already, words intact, promise keeper.